Los Angeles, California. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the LA Chargers. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway here in Los Angeles. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Throwing first play is Herbert. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
At the 49-yard line.
Play action. It's Herbert. They'll check this one down to Hampton. And he's got this down to the 35. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
That's another Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Herbert. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20. At the Eagles' 45.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Herbert. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
He's going deep for Brown. And this one incomplete. I couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Throwing is Hurts. This pass hauled in by Dotson. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 30. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Good. Set. Hey, let's go.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Deion Henley there on the tackle.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Play action. Here's Hurts. And a quick throw here. That's complete. It'll be a gain of just a yard. And 3rd and 8 now.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Here's Hurts to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. And it's no good. Elliott pulled it. And this will remain a scoreless game. We're scoreless after one. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The Charger drive about to get going. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, one great way to judge a defense. How do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and have to run out of the field and try to put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
Herbert. Short throw to Disley. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
They snap it to Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Herbert going to give to Hampton. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. And he's got some space here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a 1st down with his very next run.
Now he's going to step up and run. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Herbert, quick pass out wide. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Rondé Gadsden from 19 yards away. And the Chargers post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a 1st down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the 1st down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Eagles nothing.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
I really like the angles that the tacklers came from on that play. They secured inside, took away the cutback, The sideline's there, so he can only go so far outside, and they were able to close in and tackle him for a loss.
Yeah, they used your boy over there, the 12th man. Sammy sideline, right?
Sammy sideline. You know something? He tackles pretty well, too.
He's tougher than an airport steak. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Tui Pelotu. Able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just shut something down and pump the football.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
The tackle made back at the 39-yard line.
Here's Herbert. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
It's 4th down.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert. He'll try to do it himself. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Going for the deep ball. That's caught inside the 20. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Eagle first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Hurts. Brown with his stick skills. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. You see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter.
Good, set.
Barkley inside handoff. And he will take this one in for an Eagle touchdown.
Philadelphia.
Saquon Barkley in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So the late touchdown ties things as they will kick this one away in the final stages of the half. For the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll go out of bounds all the way down inside the 35.
We'll tell you where this game has been. A tie in the half. I remember when I was playing, my coaches always talked about the first 5 minutes of each half. That's where you can gain the momentum and seize an opportunity. We've got one team in position to do that right now.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Running again with Barkley on second down. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Great.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe it'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
And 10 yards to go.
He'll look to throw. Got a man. It's Brown. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. And you wonder, Charles, could that decision come back to haunt them later?
And it really could, because in this situation, you kick the field goal in a tight game like this, that's a good play.
Yeah.
But maybe what he's saying to himself is, I'm just not a big proponent of the old idea that any possession that ends in a kick.
And now the rookie's free. Big strides, look at him go. He may go. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Rondé against him. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers have taken the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even insult the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Here's Digger now as he'll send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that part, Barry. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Out of the gun now on third down. He's got Smith here. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. And Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Goes right back to Smith again. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the fourth down conversion. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. A handoff to Barkley. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Stuffing him behind the line there, that's Deion Henley. Really nice play. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up to the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Airing it out deep for Smith. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, 50 yards. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Elliott now to add the extra point. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
That ties the game at 14.
This one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that's the thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync. And the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Now, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33.
They'll work inside here, Hampton. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. They'll come up now, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Again, it's Hampton. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Now it's Hampton. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Here now, 3rd down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. A field goal try would be almost 50 yards from this spot. So what can they do to get closer now on 3rd down?
He'll try and do this himself. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And I know they would have loved to have had a touchdown there to give them some cushion. But now, kick the field goal. Get the lead. Let your defense bring you home. Show some faith in those guys on the other side of the ball.
For the field goal, a 49-yard attempt.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes.
So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Back to throw.
And that's complete to Brown.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Back to throw.
And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
They've certainly had trouble blocking this defense through 3.5 quarters, so I don't expect it to get any easier now. You know they're going to be sitting back and waiting on everything, and they force an incompletion there.
They'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4th down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
It's now.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here...
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game.
At the 25-yard line.
Our first carry for Najee Harris.
The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Now Herbert.
And this one finds McConkey. And he will have a Charger 1st down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Chargers 1st down.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run.
Well, the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Harris is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
He'll look to throw.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself.
He's going to let it fly. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And a timeout comes in. The whistle's blown with 3 seconds remaining. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Southern California, so long, everybody.